Hello everybody, welcome back to the Blue Podcast. This is another Gradient show, the place where we talk everything comics, film and TV. Today we've got a brand new sort of idea for you.
Yes.
And we're calling it Marvel Draft. Basically, we have in front of us a Marvel Encyclopedia.
Yep.
Now we've picked six characters, I should say, at random from the Marvel Encyclopedia. And essentially we're going to draft them in one by one, so they have a 3v3 face-off.
Yes.
Then we're going to very briefly debate who would win in 3v3, and ultimately you guys in the comment section decide. So please let us know who you think would win.
Yep.
For today's 6 characters, we have Loki, we have MODOK, we have Spider-Man,
Okay.
we have Iron Man, we have Doctor Strange,
Yep.
and we have Beast.
Oof. Beast.
6 very, very interesting characters. Now, you're probably thinking to yourselves, out of the entire Marvel Encyclopedia, these aren't very random.
No.
I promise you they are mostly random. We flipped through the pages at random and just picked a good character out of each page. So as I'm hosting this and you're the guest on, I'm going to let you choose first.
So, say the 6 again.
Loki, MODOK, Spider-Man, Doctor Strange, Iron Man, and Beast.
First pick's got to be Doctor Strange.
Interesting. Okay, first pick, I'm going Iron Man.
I'm going Beast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going Spider-Man.
Loki.
MODOK. Okay, so here are the teams. On my side, or I should say on Mackers' side, we have Doctor Strange,
Yep.
Beast,
Yep.
and Loki.
Yep. I mean, what a team.
And on my side, we have Iron Man, Spider-Man,
Yep.
and MODOK.
Yes.
Those are 2 very good lineups, actually.
Yes.
Now, I'll let you kick things off and explain to me why you think your side is going to win. I should add as well, so this is just like a 3v3 battle to the death, essentially.
It's not individual, it's 3 versus 3.
Yeah, so 2 teams of 3 just going head-to-head.
And are we going to lay down the ground rules for prep, morals?
Okay, so there are no morals. We're not taking into account, MODOK's a bad guy, so he's obviously going to kill and Doctor Strange isn't.
Yeah.
No morals. This is purely based on power, teamwork, and just them as a character.
Yep. I would say Doctor Strange hasn't got many morals anyway. If you're talking comic books, obviously MCU is very different. Comic books, let's just say that man has and will do anything to make sure he wins. He's been to, I forgot what the name of the tree's called again. Idrisil tree. He's taken power from the dark dimension. I know in the MCU he doesn't, but he's taken it from every who, what, and anyone. And the reason I took Loki as well is because Loki's probably the only person in terms of magic power out of those who, I probably should have taken Loki second, could actually stop Doctor Strange in terms of Doctor Strange can just completely warp reality. And there's not a lot that Iron Man, Spider-Man, and MODOK can do. Loki, the same. He's a trickster. Let's be honest, if you put the comic books magical power of Loki and Doctor Strange together with Beast with his incredible intellect behind them.
It's definitely formidable. However, I'm going to splice together what we've seen in the MCU as to what we know with the comics.
Okay.
And what we've seen from the MCU is that Spider-Man can beat Doctor Strange. Spider-Man has beaten Doctor Strange in the MCU. Now, I know in the comics, Doctor Strange is more formidable than he is in the MCU.
Way more formidable.
But Spider-Man also is too. Spider-Man's the 5th strongest Avenger in the comics. Sorry, the 5th strongest hero in the comics. And he only ever doesn't show his full strength because he always pulls his punches.
He's always pulling his punches.
And now I'd say that Spider-Man, so having Iron Man in the side, right? Having Iron Man in the side means that he can lend his tech to the other people. And I'd say that a MODOK with Stark tech is seriously formidable.
Yeah.
MODOK's formidable anyway, but he's always seen as a side villain.
Yeah.
But I think MODOK with Stark tech, I think if you see an Ultimate Spider-Man like you see in the comics with the Stark tech, with the Stark suit, he's definitely beating Doctor Strange if we base it on the MCU. Loki, I know what you're saying. He's very strong. But I'm thinking that MODOK is definitely going to outsmart Loki and potentially outsmart Beast too.
Beast, I think I'm going pure comic books here. If you're speaking comic books, Beast is one of the top. He's in cahoots in terms of intellect with Iron Man, with Doctor Doom, with Beast is in there. MODOK's not classed as one of the top intellects of Marvel. So whereas Beast is classed as one of those top intellects in Marvel. So I would have to disagree with you there.
Okay.
That MODOK would outsmart Beast. I think Beast, if we're talking, obviously we are taking inspiration from everything. It's just, I mean, we haven't. For example, if there's no morals, Dark Beast is Beast with no morals in the comics, right? And this monster of a being experimented on himself to further his own mutations, even more than just the Beast. And he is a sicko, and he literally wiped out so many people because of his intellect and his no morals, and he's just unstoppable at points.
Yeah, but if we're saying no morals as well, you don't think that Spider-Man would absolutely destroy even the most powerful version of Beast?
Yes, physical wise, yes. Yeah. But there's what can Spider-Man do if Doctor Strange just opens a portal and cuts his head off?
This is true, but as we've seen in No Way Home, trigonometry always wins. Now, that may have been a bit of a stupid line in the film, but I firmly believe that, obviously, I think we're completely discounting how smart Iron Man and Spider-Man are.
No, I know
Peter Parker is a boy genius, and Tony Stark is probably the smartest man on Earth.
Yes.
Besides Reed Richards, obviously.
Yeah, I forgot to put Reed Richards in there, yeah.
Well, Reed Richards isn't part of it, mate, but...
No, but as in, like, in terms of smartest...
Oh, of course, yeah. Yes. Well, it's all just the members that make up the Illuminati. You could add Black Panther in there if you wanted. Black Bolt as well, potentially.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, the Marvel TV show certainly didn't shine Black Bolt in a very good light.
It didn't do him much justice, we'll say that.
We'll leave it there for that.
Yeah, but that TV show was just terrible anyway.
Did you know on Disney Plus, if you search... Inhumans, that's it. Blimey, my head's going.
It's okay.
It's the only thing that shows up, but with other titles, if you search them, other things will come up suggested.
Right.
So it was interesting. It's a way of Marvel going, this is a singular thing that has nothing to do with anything else, and you can watch it just that, but that's it.
Right.
Because obviously they don't rate it very high.
They don't want to associate it with anything else. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
But on our heroes, the only person that causes us trouble, I think, personally, is Iron Man. If Doctor Strange and Loki just go all out on Iron Man straight off the bat, depends if he's got his Extremis suit, obviously. The silver suit in the comics, where he is just, obviously, a tank of a being, gives back Daredevil's sight, things like that. Obviously, he could, as well as Beast enhancing his own abilities, Iron Man could enhance Spider-Man's abilities to an extortionate level. But for me, the deciding factor is Doctor Strange and Loki together.
Well, that's interesting because that is a nice team up. But obviously, you've got the classic Iron Man Spider-Man team up, which is highly formidable. And I just think MODOK picking them off one by one from afar while those two big hitters go at it is just... Obviously, the idea is, whether we believe it or not, to make a case for each of our sides.
Yes.
And ultimately, you guys decide in the comments. And I think we've done a good job of that. So you let us know. So who have we got? We've got Doctor Strange, Loki, and Beast versus Iron Man, Spider-Man, and MODOK. Mm-hmm. Who wins? You let us know.
Sounds good.
And I think that'll wrap things up. If you did enjoy this as a concept and want us to do more of them, please let us know. Like the video, subscribe if you're new around here. This isn't all we do on the Blue Podcast. We have our main show, which is where we get very interesting guests on to talk to absolute nobodies like Mackers and I. And we have a great time for your enjoyment.
Yes.
So thank you very much for watching. Cheers, guys. See you later.